Full time at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Liverpool 3. And I think there's only really one way to describe that game. Liverpool Football Club. Class personified. The Egyptian king, Mo Salah, was the main man for Jurgen Klopp's Reds today as they pick up a second 3-1 win in 2 or 3 days in London. They beat Spurs 3-1 on Thursday. They come to the London Stadium and do just that. And it was absolutely class. The class prevailed, world-class football. All 3 goals for the Reds were brilliant. West Ham can hold their heads up high heading into a massive clash at Aston Villa, Villa Park in midweek to sustain their grip on the top 4, which they fall out of today after that absolutely crushing loss. Liverpool leapfrog them into 3rd place, and Jurgen Klopp will be a very, very happy German man. He will go home to his wife. I'll have a lovely German sausage and celebrate this brilliant win for his Red boys today. And it was a game of 2 halves, I have to say. First half, poor from both sides. Wasteful, lethargic, slow and boring first half of football. I nearly fell asleep. Second half, 4 goals and 4 very, very good goals. We'll start with goal number 1. James Milner, who was really slowing down all of Liverpool's attacks today. He was the weak link for me. Replaced by Curtis Jones, who turned 20 yesterday. So marked his birthday with a birthday assist for the Egyptian king, Mo Salah. Got around a couple of Irons players, slipped it through to Mohamed Salah, who curled a absolute worldie past Lucas Fabianski. That was the first of 3 beautiful goals. West Ham reacted to that goal very, very well. They came into the game a lot more after that. They were creating chances from set pieces. Angelo Ogbonna, Thomas Souček was waiting to get their heads on waiting to get their noggins on Aaron Cresswell and Jared Bowen's crosses. Did they? No, they didn't. In the end, it was Craig Dawson who got the goal for West Ham, but we'll touch on that in a sec, from Cresswell's corner in the 86th minute, I do believe. But Liverpool's second goal was created by Xherdan Shaqiri, and it all came from a fault from a West Ham set piece. There was a hell of a load of West Ham set pieces today. The ball was cleared by, I do believe, Nathaniel Phillips, who was immense at the back for Liverpool today. The youngster who showed he really can fill in for Joel Matip, who's injured now, as Liverpool look to sign a centre-back. Could that be Shkodran Mustafi from Arsenal? Who knows? That would be amazing. But yes, Xherdan Shaqiri slipped in a world-class, breaking, unbelievable ball into Mo Salah. The Egyptian king took a touch on his left foot, switched it onto his right and poked it past a hapless, hopeless, headless chicken, Lucas Fabianski, in the West Ham goal. That was 2-0. Then off came Shaqiri, who had a brilliant game, a brilliant second half, awful first half actually, replaced by Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who did really well for the time he was on the pitch. I thought Roberto Firmino had a cracking game today. When he came off the bench, he did very, very well. Liverpool didn't actually miss Sadio Mane today. Imagine what the score would have been if they had him. It would have been devastating for the Irons, the Cockney boys in East London, and David Moyes facing his old rivals. But the third goal was Bobby Firmino. Tricky footwork in the box with the Dutchman, Gini Wijnaldum. Passed it to Gini. He smashed it past Fabianski to make it 3-0. Then, a minute or 2 later, West Ham went up the other end and Aaron Cresswell, set piece, found Craig Dawson's right boot, battered it past Alisson, and I lose my clean sheet for Andy Robertson in fantasy football. Life's a game called football, and it is bloody hard, let me tell you that. But West Ham will feel fairly hard done by. They had the chances to get in the game. They failed. Pain for West Ham and David Moyes. Full time at the London Stadium as Liverpool go 3rd, West Ham go 5th. West Ham United 1, Liverpool 3. Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, steals the show.